And now, on with the show.
Robert the German Landau.
All right, let's get these headphones back on. Okay, can you hear me, Matt?
Yes, I can.
Okay. Can you hear me, Cat? Yes, he can, and he's in my lap. All right, well, it's a beautiful day for some golf. I got cat hair in my mouth. We've got Mr. Gibson Comics himself, Jordan Gibson, versus Zack Roberts, the Slice of Gold. Looks like... Hey, stop that.
We've got Zack here playing as Robert the German Landau. And this is Robert's home turf, as it is. So I expect him to be an extra turf master today.
And this is actually the best stage theme in the game as well. Germany. Doesn't get any better than this.
I would argue that Japan's theme is...
Japan is a close second. This one, just the smooth tones. Ooh, love it.
Those dulcet chip tunes.
Mm-hmm. Love a good chip tune.
Oh,
Don't love this cat tearing up the living room. Mr. Salem, please.
Alright, looks like a pretty standard drive here by Zack. Getting it very close to the pin.
You know what? This first hole, they're both just playing it straight and solid. I'm hearing that Mr. Matt's very quiet. Let me, I will raise you on Discord, don't you worry.
Okay.
Okay? Now let's hear it.
Test 1, 2, 3.
Wow, beautiful. Probably not much louder, but I will raise the audio.
I can also bring my microphone.
Yeah, bring your levels up. Hey, good one, Hailstorm. A solid shape.
All right. Well, this is a excellent beginning to a match that is surely going to be talked about for...
This will be one for the ages.
Now, this hole is interesting because it has a few hundred yards of no man's land, where if you somehow manage to fall within the first 200 yards of this course, your ball is disintegrated and lost to time.
Land a shot in there, it's out of bounds. Not only do you lose that stroke, you lose an additional stroke and have to start from square one.
That is how golf works.
Is it how real golf works?
All right, we've got Zack teeing up here.
Okay, I can give 10% more. I think. Yeah, I can give 10% more.
Get a little 10% more mat. Speaking of mats, we've got a wind of 3 mats to the northeast right now.
3 mats to the east?
That is correct. We'll have to see what that does to the travel of the ball. Alright, this is a favorable wind for
3 mats to the north?
Here. 3 mats north.
North?
Alright, at 123 yards away, I think what you want to do with Robert is, just hit it a little under and let the ball's momentum take you the rest of the way home.
Now, what I would like to see in the finals is Gus versus Jordan.
You know, they're two of the newest newcomers.
2 of the youngest heroes.
I really think that'd be something special. I also like to take a moment to mention how much Jordan's game avatar accurately represents him in real life. He just picked a player character that really
gotcha. Who did he pick? I missed it.
I don't know his name, but I mean, just take a look. That's Jordan.
That's I don't know. Zach, who is it? If you can hear me, or anyone actually, anybody.
I think it's George something or other.
But like which hero is it?
He's the American. I thought he's the just straight balanced all around.
Shot maker, technician, Tom Green.
He's definitely not shot maker because that's the Brazilian chap.
No, oh yeah, that's the power golfer.
Oh, you're right. Robert is the shot maker. And I want to point out this central tree here has absolutely stymied me more times than I would like.
No, Tran, because Young Hero was the one Juan was playing as with the glasses.
Let's have a look. Okay, he's over the tree and on the green.
On the green. One of our favorite voice lines from this game.
This game just is a treasure trove of excellent localization efforts by Nazca.
Yeah, it's true. He's, let's see. So, okay, the Young Hero is George Spinner. This guy could be Frank Adams, the veteran.
I'm pretty sure this is George Spinner. I think y'all might have erroneously named the Glasses Boy as Young Hero.
You're absolutely right. Juan places the technician, and this is the Young Hero.
Wow. What a Cinderella story.
Another gate. Oh my god.
Young Hero Gate. You heard it here first.
What are we going to do? One day we'll learn to play this game and host a tournament. But, I mean, there's the proof is in the pudding. Right there.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right. So, to continue that Looney Tunes conversation from earlier, I'd be interested to hear your thoughts on who Zack is.
So Zack, he's an interesting character, and as a Looney Tune, okay. Whoa. In the chat, they're asking if it's too late to start over. That's funny. Okay, so we're looking at Gus, right? And I'm like, he's reserved and a little monotone, and we're like, okay, droopy dog, sorry. And we look at, say, your Juan there, who I don't know how to translate why he has Marvin the Martian. Yeah, inscrutable. You're one of the most scrutable men I know.
I would posit that Juan is absolutely willing to blow up the Earth if it inconvenienced his view for even a moment.
That's true. Hey, shout out Juan if you would blow up the Earth. So for he's. Oh, what's that? That dog that has the thing on his neck that brings people booze? Is he a Looney Tune?
Oh, yeah, the Saint Bernard.
Yeah.
You are absolutely correct.
That is a Looney Tune, right? Mm-hmm. The big friendly Saint Bernard? That's Zack. I know he's not one of the main cast.
No, but I agree. He's in 1957's Piker's Peak from Warner Brothers.
Now, Piker's Peak!
I believe that dog's name is Sam.
Sam Saint Bernard.
Saint Bernard. I might be wrong about that, though. Wikipedia is not great for off-the-cuff searching.
Juan says, confirmed. Would blow up the Earth, given the means, to avoid the sight of the butt patch. Back to you, Fukui-san. Okay, this is a reference to a patch of hair that grows on the small of my back that Juan is particularly not fond of. Which is
that is true.
It's fine, whatever. Okay, back to the game.
Yes.
We're looking at hole 4. Robert Landell out of the bunker and almost into the hole. One of the finer shots.
Excellent chip shot. It could have put the whole match away for him.
It really could have.
We've got a lovely shot here by Jordan. Getting
beautiful.
That birdie.
Yeah, he may be playing for the first time, but he is certainly not unskilled.
No, this is no amateur hour. That's for sure.
All right, Zack going for the birdie. Did not go on the upswing. We know him to be a gentleman, but perhaps just a momentary lapse in judgment.
And it was interesting because he didn't go on the upswing and then went one below perfect for the downswing.
To take the extra time to not go on the upswing and then also not get it perfect, it is kind of something you hate to see. It makes you question maybe his commitment to winning this tournament.
It really brings to mind just the ethics of golf as a sport. And if Zack is just completely betraying that.
Yes, we'll have much time and more to speculate on these things as the tournament continues.
Absolutely. Now, here's one of my favorite holes because that water placement, that moat, is
very
so
choice.
Perfectly aligned for fucking over Robert Landell's game.
Not just Robert Landell, but everyone can drive just about the 270 yards that it takes to get into the water hazard. You can do it by accident. Yeah, Zack there, he went down 2 irons to try and avoid it.
The tragic mistake there was not taking the mats into account with that wind.
We got 4 mats per mat to the northeast.
All right. Jordan, interestingly enough, using the trees as a breakaway to that all
to burn off some of his momentum to keep him from landing in the water trap. Of course.
That's just the kind of high-end logistics I would expect from someone who looks like he has made the Corellian run himself. All right, looks like we're finally getting
our first stance change of the game. That's interesting.
Going with a slight slice here.
Over the trees, into the trees, into the heavy rough.
5 mats. It's
not
just gonna.
Not his best game.
Yeah, when you combine that with a natural slice, you're just gonna get a recipe for rough right there.
Recipe for rough, of course, your forthcoming book, which will be
absolutely an interesting choice here. Jordan maybe thinking about putting 34 yards away from the rough. I'm
receiving new information from the chat that the arrow on the map is exactly the length of the yards that you're driving. I did not know this information. So we'll have to look at it on the next hole, because obviously this one is going off of the top of the map, but this is a game changer, folks. Don't be sorry. This is cool. We love to learn. Wait, hold on. Unless I've been led astray.
Oh, and that is the first Kelsey report coming in to politely ask if our players would like to give up the hole in shame.
That's Nancy.
I've heard it Nancy, I've heard it Quelsey, I've heard it Kelsey. It's really a mystery what her name is supposed to be.
I dug into the files, and it's written in katakana as
Nancy.bat or something.
Nancy. I'm hearing now from the chat that maybe the line about the arrow being the length was a bit of fake news. Something kind of endemic to this nation, so we apologize for your retraction. It so rarely happens in media, so thank you.
But this is just another arrow gate. It's another gate to pile onto the
another instance of.
Now that was a tasty bogey. However,
that really does look like Jordan. That's crazy.
That's just 100% Jorbo.
Why did they? Wow, he was meant to play in this tournament.
He was.
Not a very all square, not a high scoring game right now.
All right, so this is a interesting position. We are a little over halfway through this match, and it's all tied up.
The young hero hitting it kind of towards a bunker. Ooh, right into the heavy rough.
That heavy rough is not ideal, especially in a par 4 course like this.
No, not at all.
Looks like Zack is going to try to shoot over the water entirely, and he makes it.
With great success, very close to the green. He isn't going to have to do much math to make it onto the green in this next stroke.
No, this is his hole to lose at this point.
Let's see.
Now, if Jordan wants to get onto the green in this stroke, he's going to need a better iron than that.
Oh, another bounce off the trunk. You hate to see it.
Especially now that it puts him directly behind that tree, it's going to make that third hit all the more difficult.
He'll be bouncing for days. There really isn't anything he can do here. It'll be a tough recovery. Zack's going to have to make some real mistakes in order for Jordan to take this one.
Yeah, that's true. Now, a more experienced player with some more hours logged might attempt a very sharp hook or slice to get around this tree. Let's see what Jordan does. Hopefully, Haley, our reigning champion, is giving some good advice right now.
We simply have just... Oh.
All right.
At least he's out of it. It's not ideal. Exactly. He didn't make it over to the green, but...
Exactly. Sometimes a recovery stroke is just what you need to
heavy rough
momentum around.
Heavy rough around a tree, you're not going to make it to the green. The best we can hope for is not to land in another obstacle.
Absolutely, Hammer. Couldn't say it better myself. All right, we have both players on the green. I believe there's a slight stroke deficit here.
Yes, I believe Jordan's shooting for par while Zack here is shooting for a birdie.
Oh, but...
And in an upset! All right, bogey try for the young hero here.
Oh, no.
A little too weak.
A little too weak.
Hopefully he doesn't give up the hole, because there's, it's never too late for now.
No, you never know what the next stroke will bring.
You never know.
All right, Jordan puts it to bed with a double bogey. Let's see if...
Hey, and you know what? It's not stroke play, okay? You lose with a double bogey versus a birdie, that's the same as losing his par.
That's absolutely correct.
So that was hole 6, putting Zack 1 hole up. We still have 3 more holes. This is very much anyone's game.
That's very true. Now comes the interesting challenge, the mini game, if Jordan can figure out the start button. He has found the select for sure.
Oh my god.
There it is.
The most dangerous game, some would say. With the state of affairs on saving and loading in this game,
there's really no hope for you.
It very well could be an ender. All right, Robert Landel starting us on this hole. 7-mile-per-hour wind.
7 mats, going to the west and
the mest. Ooh, gonna drive him right into those trees, cutting his drive short. He's still a solid 255 yards, right on the fairway.
An awful place to be. Okay, we have 8 mats due west now, and
so he really needs to put it more to the right if he's going to be slicing it like that. Or is this a hook?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Yeah, this is going to wind up either right in the trees or the rough.
Oh no, it's even worse than that. It is out of bounds.
Oh! Ah!
That last hole really threw Jordan off his momentum, and he is going to have to reclaim his game if he has a hope of taking the match.
And it seems he's not quite learning from his mistake here. Needs to put it a little more to the right.
It's still 6 mats to the southwest, and
one simply must respect the wind in Germany. Okay, a solid drive.
The gales off those Alpine and or Swiss mountains are really tough to deal with.
Absolutely.
All right, we've got a very risky 270-yard wood hit.
Now, perhaps, can you illuminate me?
Perfect.
Why was his bar so thin there?
Now, it's interesting because a wood club like that is not one you normally use on the green. That's a teeing off only. So
okay.
The game attempts to show...
Represent that fact.
Exactly. With
Understood.
a smaller, low, nice high bar. And it seems Jordan's golf ball is magnetized to these trees. We have the chat pouring one out for all the squirrels killed by Jordan's balls.
Oh no.
And I think that is another out of bounds.
You don't like to see it, that's for sure. You don't like it. I don't like it, you don't like it.
But in a game like Turf Masters, it's right there in the name.
Only the strong survive.
Exactly.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, that is the tagline. Neo Turf Masters, only the strong survive.
Exactly. And, we have to be careful here because there is no conclusive proof that Nancy can count higher than 10. So...
I think she makes you give up, yeah.
And I think that's a very conscious decision on her part because she does not want to say the numbers 9 or 10.
All right, we're receiving some tips now from our fields correspondent in the chat room, AnnieBunny59. Info 1, there's actually a topspin in the game with no animation. After choosing strength, but before trajectory, press up using iron or wedge. It cuts well into the incoming wind and rolls farther than a standard shot. Info 2, since the arrow on the map is 230 yards, half of it is 115 yards.
Interesting stuff. You know, it's always been a bit of a puzzle for me why there is dedicated backspin animation, but no topspin animation.
It's been a puzzle to me about a lot of things in this game that don't make a whole lot of sense.
I have to imagine that the dev cycle in 1996 was cripplingly short, and the topspin animation was just left on the cutting room floor.
I think you're probably right. Also, how do you animate something cutting just through the wind, not on the ground? I guess you put that same zoom in animation, have it like with wind around it, but
you could.
They never got around to it.
You could almost take the backspin animation and simply flip the exact same.
But it happens in the air. All right, this is a devilish hole. There's the T, there's the green, and there's just hell in between.
One of those famous German burial mounds in the middle of the track.
Yeah, if there was a chance to come back, say someone got to this hole and wasn't doing so hot. This is
the one.
This is the one that, yeah, this is the nail in the coffin.
Now, Jordan was very smart to.
Holy moly! Maybe I take it back. He could take this one.
That is going to bring him mere mats away from the hole. While Zack has got 18 mats and 73 centimeters. All right, let's see if Jordan can sink this birdie. He didn't take the grain into account, and it bit him. Now he's going to want to shoot a little higher, a little stronger than normal to get across that grain. Oh, it's okay. You know, Turf Masters giveth and Turf Masters taketh away.
I'm sorry, was that a par?
That was a par.
Okay, so he can tie it. I'm not tying it, but at least tie the hole.
Yeah. All right, we're going to get a score update from Nancy in a second here.
I believe it's Dormy. I'm sad to say. I believe it is Dormy.
Are we in a Dormy situation?
I believe we are in a Dormy situation. Dormy situation. Hey, that's a good band name.
You know, I think the only people you would get to come to that band is going to be golf dads, and I'm not sure if that's the kind of crowd you want to play for. Okay, we really need to see a start button.
I think he's calling it. I think with the Dormy situation, not playing the standard 9 holes, he can see the forest for the trees.
All right. Well, you know, it was a good match all the same. Let's see if we can get Jordan in here for some post-game commentation.
Yeah, would you go grab him?
Yes, I will.
Thank you.
Head right over there now. And we have Jordan Gibson here. Jordan, how was that?
What? What'd you say?
How are you feeling after the match?
Oh, it's fine. I thought you said how pathetic, and I was like, yeah, I guess.
Oh Lord!
Oh, thanks, asshole.
Wow, yeah, that would be me just coming very hot right out of the gate.
Yeah, it's look, I deserve it. It's okay.
You're a disgusting human, and we just want to know how that makes you feel.
Man, we were doing pretty good there, but that one, it didn't. You know, it's fine. It's fine.
It definitely seemed like you were a strong contender, and then a slow shakeup in your momentum was what kind of threw you off. Those trees. Yeah, those trees.
Those trees.
They'll get you. I mean, 10 times out of 10, they'll get you.
Just call me George the Jungle, you know?
So I do have to ask, Jordan, was your selection of George Spinner at all influenced by how much he looks like you in real life?
Yes.
Excellent.
He looks like my dad, but with my hair.
It's a real synergy between
Yes.
between the family.
Father and son, that's what we are. We're father and son.
Well,
He was carrying me,
overall,
but,
this was an early days match for you, Jordan, and I think you performed incredibly admirably given that circumstance.
Thank you.
And we actually do have a surprise interviewer here who'd like to ask a couple questions. Max, go ahead.
Hello?
Jordan, your response?
Hi, Max. How are you doing?
After that performance, I'm feeling a little poopy.
Harsh
Not
words
like
from Max.
Oh.
He's a bit of an asshole, I'm sorry. You can't choose your family.
Well, it's fair. It's all fair. I accept it.
He's being a little too harsh. He's quite good at the game himself, so,
Makes sense.
yeah.
All right.
This is how you're
Jordan,
gonna play the rest of the
do you
game.
have
I'm not taking
any
him back.
further
Nope.
thoughts or speculation on where you think the rest of the tournament might go?
Oh.
I feel like Zack will do pretty good.
All right, you
I don't
think
know.
he's going to carry that torch all the way to the grand
Yeah,
championship?
Gus is coming up quick though. It's really impressive.
Gustafer has been kind of the dark horse here, I would say.
Hey, did you pick our Looney Tunes?
No, we haven't yet.
Oh, okay.
We came around a bit to Zack being the Saint Bernard from the Pikes Peak cartoon.
Oh, that's good. I like that.
Do you have any insight as to what you think your Looney Tune might be?
What do you think? What's my Looney Tune? Bethany says, "I don't know," in a tone that's like, "Why are you asking me?"
I was sort of I haven't brought this up yet, but I was sort of thinking you might just be Tex Avery himself.
Wow, thank you.
He might just be the animator for all of us goofball Looney Tunes.
My God, thank you so much. I'll take it. All right. Bethany says I'm Gossamer.
Which one's Gossamer? Oh, is it the big red guy?
Yeah.
I like Gossamer. He's so cute.
He gets a very nice manicure, and
That's true.
Yeah, Gossamer.
And I'm sure maybe I'm Wile E. Coyote. I wouldn't say no to being Bugs Bunny and giving you a manicure and getting chased around the castle with you. Maybe just two of us palling around, buddy.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Hammer, given your penchant for references, I see more as a Bugs Bunny than a Wile E. Coyote.
Mm-hmm. I can see that for sure. For sure.
Yeah. All right. Well, this is quickly transitioning to just
friend chat.
Three friends.
So
I'm not at all opposed to, but we are running a stream right now.
Yes, we are, and we do have another game coming up here in just a moment. So, Jordan, thank you so much for joining us. It's been wonderful having you in this tournament. Hopefully, next year we've played a little more together, and you can enjoy it more.
Thank you. I would love that. I'll be there next year. Thanks for having me, guys.
Absolutely. Thanks for coming out.
Yep. All right. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
And I'm going to go to the scoreboard here. Let's see how we're doing for the day. I'm going to press the button that makes it fade into the scoreboard. I've done it, and it's coming up. Here are the current standings for the Hayes Classic. Gus, Zack, and Matt have all won their game. Mike and Hammer have not yet played, which should put Hammer above Juan, but I didn't do it right. Juan, Jordan, and Train have all lost their game. Soon we'll be playing the Mike versus Hammer match. We'll get another update after that. And with that, let's take another quick break. I believe I've got a golf commercial to show you.
All right. Sounds like we're going to have a very quick intermission before we leap immediately into the next match.
Drinking a lot of beer, I broke the seal. And if I'm going to be playing that next round, I don't want the seal to be broken. So let's see if I can get this commercial playing. It's 38 seconds. It's not very long. Okay, let me add it onto a playlist. Everyone bear with me. I'm so sorry. I've never streamed or run a tournament before.
Well, I think you're doing a bang up job. So don't worry.
Well, thank you, man. Thank you very much for your words, your kind words of encouragement. And I really appreciate it. And I'm going to do a little bit of ASMR and gratitude of what you're doing. And how do you like my shirt?
I liked it a lot better when it wasn't 4 inches into my ear.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, commercial. Man, where them filters go? Put it on here. Put it on here. It's a little... No, it's not better. Maybe I go theater mode. Okay, let's try that, I guess. All right, play it again, Steve!
You can't get through there.
No, I can do this.
Just chip out.
I can get through there.
Just chip it out.
No, I can get through there. Watch.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right. I guess I should have chipped out, huh?
Custom clubs for greater accuracy. Chipshot.com.
I cannot live another day without air conditioning.
Says tomorrow's gonna be hotter.
Hotter?
Like yesterday.
Yesterday? Yesterday you said you'd call Sears.
I'll call today.
You call now.
I'll call now.
Now's the time to save on Sears installed central air conditioning. Get 0% finance charge, no billing, and no payments until August with the Sears Charge Home Improvement Plan. Call now for a free in-home estimate on a Kenmore air conditioning system. State-of-the-art engineering means greater energy efficiency. A new Kenmore could save 10 to 44% on your annual cooling costs. In time, even pay for itself. Sears also offers fast emergency installation, a 5-year warranty on parts and labor, plus our satisfaction guarantee. And you know Sears will be there to back it up. Get 0% finance charge, no billing, no payments until August. Offer ends May 31st, so call now and save with Sears.
So what's the paper say about tomorrow?
Another scorcher.